welcome to my channel. Right, today we will be cooking a whole leg of lamb. Now it's a special dish and I haven't cooked it before, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm just cutting it like that to get the flavour in there. So I'm poking it, cutting it, but I want the shape to remain as it is. So I've scored it everywhere now. Hopefully it's going to get cooked inside properly. Now here's about half a cup, just more than half a cup of oil, just vegetable oil. So that goes in. The garam masala. So bay leaf. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got a strong taste lamb, so therefore you need a bit of garam masala for the fragrance. So there's 1, 2, it's about 3 inches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those cassia box. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 cardamoms. Just smash it open slightly so the fragrance, so it releases its flavour. That goes in. I'm going to add some water now. Under 2 litre. I might need a bit more, so I'll add some more. Yeah, I definitely need a little bit more, so I'm going to add a little bit more. Before it was just under 2 litres, and now it's 1 litre and a bit, so that's 3 litres. It needs a little bit more. So just over 3 litres of water. I'm going to turn it around so it should be fine. And to this I'm adding, it's about a dessert spoon of grated ginger, and this is garlic as well. So it's about 2 cups of the onions are quite small, so I've got just cut it into 4s. So that goes in. So adding some turmeric. So about 3 teaspoons, I would say, of turmeric. So it's on full heat and it's exactly 8 p.m. So probably take about an hour and a half for this to cook. It's about 2 tablespoons of salt. So it needs quite a lot of salt because it's quite a big piece of meat. So I found the cover, so I've covered it. So let me see how it is. It's boiling away. The lamb's changing a bit of colour. So it's looking good. So in about an hour, I'll turn the lamb over. It'll need quite a long time cooking. So it's been exactly half an hour, and I'm going to check on the lamb now. So carefully, because I don't want the steam to. Definitely need an hour before that side is cooked, and I'll turn it around. So definitely an hour. So I've just got some red potatoes. They're quite nice, nice and sort of waxy. We're going to boil these. Potatoes and carrots goes in, guys. A couple of teaspoons, I would say, of salt. When you improvise these, that's what can happen. Just put a bit of oil. So I always put in my little touch whenever I'm cooking. Don't follow any rules. I just whatever I'm inspired by, that's what I do, and I put my take onto whatever I'm cooking. So I try to put my own personal touch to whatever I do. So I'm going to let this boil a bit, and then I'll go on to the next stage. It's been about 40 minutes and that's been boiling away. A long process to go. after, as I said, I've got about 20 more minutes and I'm going to turn it around. So one side I know is actually cooked, and then we'll go on to the next process. About time to turn it over now. So hopefully the bottom side of it is cooked. Right, I'm going to attempt to turn this over with these 2 spoons. Yeah, pretty simple. Now, so 1 more hour like this, then I'll go on to the next process. Get cooked for 1 more hour. It's 9 o'clock now, so 10 o'clock will be ready, hopefully. The vegetables all softened now, so it's all ready. So I'm gonna just drain that out and just leave it for a bit. Ingredients, so hopefully we'll go on to the next stage. Just drain this and then we'll go on to it. I need the lamb to get cooked in order for me to put that in with the lamb. So I'm just waiting on that. While I've been cooking there, they've had a meal tonight. And did you enjoy the meal?
Very, very nice, thank you. Lovely.
So, and the best thing about it, she actually came to say how nice the meal was. Yes. So, and she was wondering what I'm doing because she watches the channel. So I said I was going to check this up in about an hour. It's been half an hour. So I'm going to turn the gas a bit down and then I'm going to show them exactly what I'm doing. Have a look at here. This is actually a leg of lamb.
Yes.
And I've scored it. I haven't marinated it or put any spice in it. All I've done is added garlic and ginger and some onions, and I'm going to reduce this sauce down to a thick gravy. And when it becomes a thick gravy, I'm going to cook another pot of rice, and I'm going to flavour the rice with the stock. So the rice itself is going to be very fluffy, and the lamb I'm going to sort of sear it afterwards. So it should be really tender. Can you see over there? Now it's going to go into a second process. So after half an hour, I'm going to still let it cook. Now the steam's going to cook it. So once the steam cooks it, it should be falling apart. And then when the next process comes in, hopefully it's going to be very nice caramelized piece of lamb. So it's not going to look like this. It's going to be glazed and golden. So it's my first attempt. So.
Oh right, you're experimenting.
I'm experimenting, and the whole kitchen is a flow. I wish I had my own kitchen with my own hob. So if it does well, then maybe I can do that. So, yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you for all the deal.
Oh, thank you. You're most welcome. Thank you. Thanks for coming and say hello.
Bye.
See you later. My lovely customers. They came to say how much they enjoyed it. And I appreciate it because when you're working hard, nobody really tells you or gives you a pat on your back, so it's quite good. They actually came to say thank you. And I'm quite stressed out, I've been quite busy doing the service, and it's only 9:30, so service still on. I've got customers. There's about 3.5 cups of basmati rice. So I'm going to wash this and I'm going to soak it for about half an hour. I'm just going to go and check on the lamb now. So be very careful. It's looking very nice. Now I'm going to have to go on to the next process. So, just got all this stock and the gravy into here, and I'm going to add, this is a cup of tomato puree, the special tomato puree that I've done last time. Also adding, this is anchor butter, it's about a couple of inch by 1.5 inch, 2 knobs. That goes in. And this needs to be reduced, so this will probably need another half an hour of cooking time. Now this is just vegetable ghee. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. I'm going to slightly sear these, and then it's going to so this is going to cook about 15 minutes each side, and I'm going to slow the gas down. So this is on low heat. And I'll give that about 15-20 minutes, and then I'll check on the meat. The meat needs to be coloured, and I'm going to I'm going to turn the meat around on some of the vegetables. I'm actually going to turn it around now. 2.5 kg this, so it's quite heavy with these spoons. So there you go, that's the crust, that golden crust that I sort of wanted. Now the final stage will be with the rice. It's going to get steam cooked with the rice. So a bit of salt with the vegetables, a bit of salt on the lamb. Gravy is bubbling away. It needs to be, all the onions needs to be mashed up really. So I need the oil to rise to the top, then I know it's done. So I'm going to let this cook for a bit. It's spitting because it's very hot. As you can see over here, the oil and the stock is separating. So the oil is getting released to the top. The oil is getting released to the top, as you can see, it's bubbling away. Now I just need a bit more separation, then I know it's done. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. With this dish, all these techniques are essential to get the flavors. The oil has totally separated, so that's about ready. Now I'm going to check on this now. Now that's caramelizing nicely. So this is fine for now. Going good. Just gonna slightly 60% to 70%. We're gonna cook the rice. It takes about 7 to 8 minutes. So this rice is just gonna get boiled, and then we're gonna go to the next process. He's the man for the salad. So he's gonna be. What we're gonna do? We're gonna roast the tomatoes, and we're gonna roast the garlic and roast a few of the onions. Put it in the tandoor. Let that all roast up, and then we're gonna make a nice little salad.
Tomato in here, so 8 to 10 tomatoes here. Got some garlic and some onions. This is just to help it prevent it not dropping.
The rice has been about 7 to 8 minutes. I've just turned it off.
So we're going to get these garlic roasted as well. And we've got some chilies roasted as well. So we're going to let this roast. We'll keep it covered so it cooks quickly.
Some of this oil. Add some carrots.
Ginger.
2 teaspoons. About 2 teaspoons of fennel seeds, 2 teaspoons of Shahi Zira. That goes in. This all needs to caramelize and get a bit softened. Now this is garam masala. I've just added about 2 tablespoons of garam masala. Just adding a bit of salt, maybe 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Now this is pure ghee, so 1 of these big chef spoons of pure ghee. gas down. And I'm going to start on the main rice now. 1, 2. Now all I'm doing is oiling the bottom. So hopefully the rice doesn't stick.
Just going to add sliced potatoes
So
now.
this is sort of like the Persian style they put. And I've done it before, it's pretty good. So just put it on slow gas, so it's just heating up slowly. So we're just going to put one layer of rice now. Let's see, yeah. Oh. Steaming away there. All this vegetable goes in. Right, now for the masterpiece, the lamb is falling off the bone. There you go. This is all the flavor. Now I'm going to add the flavored gravy. Aste. Mamu, rice too. While he's putting all the rice in, now these are raisins and cashews. Just slightly heat this up. The rice has gone in. I forgot to add the peas, but no problem. Peas go in. Slightly heated up. Right, I put the oven on preheat, so it's already, the rice is half cooked, 50-60%, so it needs to get cooked properly. The meat is almost falling off, as you saw. So I've got the meat in there. The meat is almost falling off the bone, so therefore it's cooked. It needs to flavour the rice, and I put the stock in it as well. I put all the vegetables, everything's all in there. So now I'm gonna close this up and put it in the oven. Now this is really hot in there. Now this is going to take a further 20-30 minutes. By that time we're going to prep everything, our salad and everything else, and we're going to sit down and have a feast.
Nicely toasted.
Right. Moment of truth. Whoa. Bismillah. Bismillah. Batiza.
जी
इधर आने आवामी लीग शौक़ दो ही दिलाऊं वैसा ही
बिरयानी क्या दिए चे
Now this is absolutely phenomenal, guys. I promise you. If you try this at home, if you're brave enough, it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. But I've not been going to the gym lately, so I'm not strong enough, I feel. Now look at this baby. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the run of the lamb. Now this is where it is, guys. Because I've oiled it, now it hasn't stuck to here. Now you must do this. It's little tips like this that will make your life a bit easy. So every last bit, and we're gonna feast on this. Now look at this. It's tender. It's falling off the bone. Look at this, guys. It's falling off the bone. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just breaking this up. As you can see, it's like the knife and the butter melting. So look how it's cooked over here. If you can see here, it's all cooked. I'm salivating because it's absolutely gorgeous. Now look at this. It's almost coming off the bone. It's exactly coming off the bone. Now look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And take this off. Mamu. আপনি তোরা ডং করবা আর ডিটা দইলা খাইতে সাবাস লাগে প্লেটে না লাগে পানি দাও সাবাস লাগে he enjoys the bowl now. We're going to show you how to that. Look at this. All the meat has just gone off the bone. There you go. Even the bone has come off. Look at that. I'm not going to waste any meat, guys. I'm not going to waste any meat. I've got a few people at home that I need to get this for. Now, the main man, my uncle here, he's proud of the rice. He's saying it's very fluffy.
If you've enjoyed this episode, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Thank you.